Hello, everyone. So, daily update. Where am I in life? That sort of thing. Now, one good news is, as of yesterday, I've actually finally started doing exercise. Yay! So, let's say I'll change it to, rather than lack of exercise, we'll call it exercise more. And we can turn that into a positive, into a green. And the thing is as well, unfortunately I do need to add to, oops, I think I've done this the wrong shade. I need to add to this, to the list of problems, essentially. And the reason why, like something that's been building up the last, I don't know, a few days, to be perfectly honest. It's not even a few days, to be honest, it's like a reoccurring thing, is the loneliness. You know, I've mentioned it in lots of videos, and I think it's time I really put it on this list. So what I'll do is I'll copy that, I'll paste it, so boom. So let's see here, let's change that to let's see, loneliness. That's it. Now the reason I want to add this on to the list is because it can affect how I behave as a human being, because I don't have much in terms of human feedback to stop the weird thoughts going out of perspective in my head and stuff. And like, I feel like generally I'll be happier if I could surround myself with people, but there's no one to surround myself with, you know what I mean? So I do obviously love reading your guys' comments and, you know, hopefully improving not just my life but also your lives as well. But at the same time, there's no one here. There is no one. It's like, and some things, some phrases that don't help me at all are phrases like, the right one will come. You just have to be patient. You know, like, make sure that you don't get the wrong girl. You know, the sort of generic wording that everyone says, but I don't know if you actually, if everyone even knows what they mean. I think, like, people just repeat what other people say. So, like, you know, I am lonely as hell. Absolute hell. It's like, and they say, oh, just go out and meet someone. Look, I'm 33 years old. If there was a solution to that, and I could have done that over the last, let's say, 15 years since I was 18, I would have done it already. There isn't a solution for me. I don't drink, and I don't like hanging around people when they're drinking. I will never go to a bar. I will never go out in any social situation where there's alcohol, which unfortunately in this country is most places. And like, I can't meet someone in the cinema because we'll be watching the movie. I don't go to libraries. Why would I? You know, you can read everything online. You know what I mean? It's like I don't see how that's possibly a social place. So basically, guys, I am lost. I am completely lost on that situation. You know, I've tried dating websites. I've tried saying hello to people. I've even tried being friends with my effing housemates, and they're not interested. So, like, when it comes to loneliness, I don't have an answer. So that's going to probably have to stay on my list for a long time, until that might probably be the last thing that I solve. And one thing I'm finding these days is I'm losing patience. You know what I mean? So it's like, for example, actually no, I won't even mention that example. But I'm just fed up. I'm absolutely fed up of this. But I am trying to focus on the positive. So I feel more relaxed because of the exercise, you know, and I'm eating healthier and so on. And I am publishing those 250 videos. So if anything, guys, let's hide those 250 videos. I am still publishing them every day. So that's gone now. It's just a case of, if I stop doing it, then I will add it back onto the list. And the exercise more, great, wonderful. Now, the problem is that I'm still anxious as hell about taking the train to work. And there is part of my brain is sort of like, I don't want to do this anymore. I really don't. You know, I waste so much of my life, like, traveling back and forth to work. And what I'm worried about as well is that, you know, when these thoughts build up in my head, like how they get out of perspective, and So that's what I need, is I need to find a rebalance. I'm moving from being unhappy or a little bit fatigued to being angry. You know what I mean? So now that I'm getting more energy to, like, because I'm eating healthier and so on, I am just getting pissed off. I'm getting anxious to fix certain things, but I can't force people to like me. I can't force, you know, like, to a job to be closer to my home. I can't force any of this stuff. So, and I am fed up because of the fact that I've been trying so hard to fix certain things, and they're just like, I'm just having to wait and wait and wait and wait. So, if anything, it's like I could even admire myself for my level of patience, but at the same time, give me a break. You know what I mean? I'm 33 years old. You know what I mean? Like, in 7 years, or, well, 6 years and 9 months, I'm going to be 40 years old, and I'm still trying to get the basics of life. You know what I mean? The very, very basics. And I don't want this anymore. Fuck it. I really, really don't want it. You know, I didn't choose this. I didn't choose the situation I'm in. You know, so all this debt and all this loan I have, I was fucking robbed. You know, so the person who did it to me, they should be in prison. They shouldn't be, like, laughing at me and so on. And I just suffer for a lifetime while they just walk away with my money. So I was scammed beyond scammed, and it led to 6 years of debt. And there's no compensation for me. And, you know, it's a case of, as well, that, like I said, guys, I am trying my best to stay patient and so on. But I have days I just have to release. I'm just like, ugh, you know what I mean? So, like, I want to, like, punch something and so on. But the problem is, like, my room is so tidy now. So, like, the tidiest it's ever been. My bed is tidy. My desk is cleaned. I noticed there was a little bit of dust behind my screens. I cleaned it. You know what I mean? I hoovered my floor. I had a shower. I'm eating. You can see my food diary, by the way, guys. I've uploaded it. If you go to the About section on my YouTube channel, you can see that I put my food diary there. And I've added a column to it to show the exercise I'm doing, if I'm doing exercise. So you can keep an eye on it as well. It's not complete. I forgot what I did for a couple of days, but it's there. One thing I also did as well today is I reloaded a Unreal course that I bought ages ago. So I'm learning Unreal Engine just out of curiosity, you know what I mean? And it will also hopefully get me at least a stepping stone into learning some more about C++. You know, so something to occupy my time. But I am bored of it's like I said in a tweet. I probably said it yesterday, the day before. I'm tired of being tired. I am bored of being bored. You know what I mean? There's nothing exciting. There's nothing, and so on. And things I won't do. You will never see me at a gaming convention. You will never see me at a concert. You will never see me in any situation where I'm completely trapped by millions of people. I won't do it. It's like, because if I can't even handle a train journey to London each morning, like, what is that situation going to do to me, sort of thing? And as well, people might say, or your response might be, you need to try. It's like, look, you know, I've been in this situation now for 15 years. I am beyond help, you know what I mean? It's like, it's never going to be fixed, not for the rest of my life. So I need a solution that will work for me in the life I have, not in the ideal or the fantasy life. I'm not going to live to other people's ideals, you know? I don't need to. I'm me. I'm Mithrie. You know, I don't need other people's ideals. I need mine. So that is what I'm trying to find right now, is to find what is my ideal? What can I do to make myself happier? Like, and you guys know full well that I'm working my ass off to get there. But, you know, I feel for now I'm still working on the fundamentals and the basics. And that's why as well, like, when someone is negative towards me or has bad things to say, I just block them, and I will never unblock. You know, I don't do temporary bans. You know, they are permanently out of my life, because already have shown me that they don't have any reason to be in it, and they never will have. It's like, for example, someone came into I was playing Ni no Kuni last weekend, and someone came into the stream, said hello. I was like, hello, and they said, this game sucks. So I was like, okay, permaban. That's it. It's like, I don't need negativity around me. I've already suffered from it enough. It's what's made me it's part of what has made me into the sort of really overly happy person I am right now. You know what I mean? So yeah. Now, I'm not blaming, I can't blame anyone for it. It's just a case of, like, if I am destined to meet a woman and, you know, get married and have kids and so on, like, I don't know where she is. I'm bored of waiting for her. Like, I'm hoping it's that girl I mentioned yesterday from North London. But if it's not her, then I hope my future wife reveals herself to me soon. Why am I having to wait so long? You know, why am I having to wait so long? Why me? You know, like 15 years I've had to wait for the basics. 15 years. So I'm sick of it. I'm absolutely sick of it. So, but like I said, guys, that's just how I feel today. I'm just raging right now because I'm exercising. Like, and believe me, I'm not taking like steroids or anything. But it's almost like I'm like revitalizing. I've like re-kicked off an engine in my body, and I'm just ready to fight. You know what I mean? So yeah. And the thing is for me is that I'm always trying to think about what makes me happy, and what makes me happy is not being stressed and not being anxious. So, but as you can see, anxiety is still there. I'm still worried about my commute to work. My debts are still there. Now, thankfully I get paid tonight, so I get paid in about 5 hours from 5 or 6 hours from now. So that'll be at least a little bit of a relief. And then after the first, when I make my next monthly paycheck, the remaining on my loan will be like 4.5k. So you can see it's like getting closer and closer to like eliminating some of these problems from my life. Now, one solution for me would be is if I'm allowed to work from home a lot more often from my job. So if I go to work tomorrow, I will hopefully try and negotiate that with my manager. I'll just say, look, you know, I've been really, really, really anxious the last few days, or last few months, to be perfectly honest. And it would give me peace of mind if I knew I didn't have to take that train every single day. You know, if I only had to take the train, say 3 days a week, then that would be a lot easier than having to do it 5 days a week. And when it comes to the anxiety and so on, like, I feel that the more I exercise, the better I will sleep, the more relaxed I will be, therefore the anxiety will start going down and down. Now, but like I said, the loneliness is just insane. Like, there's no one here. There's no one here. I'm living in a cave with no visitors, you know what I mean? So, and the sort of human interaction I have in this house is a case of, like, my housemate knocking on my door saying, oh, by the way, can you clean your hair off the bottom of the shower? Like, I literally haven't, she hasn't knocked on my door, like, ever for any other reason. Not like, hello, how are you, or anything like that. It's just, that's why people interact with me. It's so I can do things for them, you know what I mean? So, yeah. So, anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Sorry to rant on, but I just feel the need to release my feelings. I am still working as hard as I can on certain things, like the food diary, exercise, healthy eating. I'm trying to get off the sugar. Like I said, now because I'm working out, I have a lot more energy. I just need to make sure I put that energy into the right place. Because, you know, if I allow the sort of negative thoughts to keep spiraling out of control, then, you know, I don't want to hurt myself, basically. So, yeah. So, anyway, guys, if you've had these sort of rant feelings, or days you're feeling low, or days you're feeling pissed off, how do you deal with it? Like, how do you get it off your system? How do you, you know, release the stress, or release the pressure cooker sort of thing? Like, please let me know. And hopefully things will be better tomorrow. So, and that's the way I try and go with things as well. That even if I feel one way today, if I feel angry or stressed or tired or whatever, I always hope that the next day will be better. So anyway, guys, remember to like, favorite, and subscribe if you want. If you really like what I do, then consider pressing that bell button. And yeah, we'll keep this going as far as I can. If you have any suggestions for me, any shared experience, let me know. But please let it be real experience. Like, don't give me lines which are generic lines from movies or from other people. I want your experience. I want your life experience. I don't want other people's lives, if you know what I mean. So anyway, guys, thank you. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.